What up? Welcome back to Cool Kid TCG. Here we have a matchup today. Playing my good friend Gabe. We have Usopp versus Blackbeard against Marshall D. Teach. We won the dice roll. We're going second. Chose to go second. Normally we choose to go first, but wanted to take that 10 curve away, so you can't drop the 10 cost Teach on curve. That was the idea behind it. He's also going to show his hand to the camera when he gets a chance here, and it's two 10 drop Blackbeards, a full lead stage, a Searcher event, and a Shiryu, the new Shiryu. So yeah, interesting hand. He's got two Searcher things, as well as two 10 costs. So yeah, going to keep that. He's going to start off by playing stage. He's going to tap it, pitch the Shiryu. Stage allows him to pitch a card, search top 3 for Blackbeard. He's going to grab a Jesus Burgess. We're going to start off. We're on our 2-Dawn turn. We have stage in hand. We have a Rebecca Searcher. We have a Leo Searcher. So going to tap 1 for Leo should rest leader. He's going to rest leader for us. But we get to grab 2 and then pitch 1 from our hand. So thinking about what to grab, we can grab the Zoro. We can grab the Frankie. Also thinking about what we're going to pitch. I really like the hand we have currently. So we're going to grab the Frankie and the Zoro, just get as many mid-range bodies as possible. And then also we're going to pitch the Rebecca Searcher. And then we're going to tap 1 for stage. Our stage allows us, grants our characters rush against other characters. As well as allows us to do some things like the Leo, for example, we had to rest leader or stage. And the Zoro, we drew... if we get the on-play effect ever, we would have to rest. We could rest stage for it. He's searching with his event, as well as with stage. And he's going to grab another Jesus. And he's going to swing 7 into life, which we will take. Grabbing a Deo blocker. I really like the fact that we have the Red Rock in hand for if he drops a 10 cost Teach. We can Red Rock that right away immediately. So really liking that. One card that's not good, normally we'd be super happy to see that we just drew, was Rebecca. That card's probably worthless in this matchup. It's just a 1k counter. Because it's just an expensive, weak body that we're not going to get it on play for, probably. So we swing 5 into life. He takes. And then we're going to tap 4, just hard play the Zoro. He leader affected, I believe. Actually, no, I don't think he did. But there was nothing to pop anyways with leader effect. But yeah, just getting a 4-6 body out there. Really a 5-6 body based off our leader effect of Usopp. He pitches 1. He pitches another Jesus for stage. And he's going to draw a Lafitte Searcher. He's going to swing 6 into life. We'll give him the 2k Bartolomeo. He taps 1, or taps 2 in totality to play the Lafitte and then rest the Lafitte. Search top 5 for a Blackbeard. He's going to grab the Kuzan. And then he's still got 2 Standing Dawn. He's going to do the exact same thing again. And he's going to grab another Kuzan. So that Kuzan card's like indestructible. We can't remove it from the field. And then he could sack it, or he could put it to the trash. To draw a card and then summon a Blackbeard card cost 5 or less from his trash. So he can set up some creative plays. He's thinking about whether he wants to start leader affecting. We're going to our 6-Dawn turn, I believe. So he does leader effect. Actually, no, I don't think he did leader effect. But we're going to swing 2 with our Leo into the Lafitte, and he gives us a 2k. Or not 2k, just gives us counter. Now we're going to... Actually, no, it was a 2k. We're going to play the Cavendish. We get to draw 2 trash 2, and it has rush into characters. So that was a plus there. So we cleared one of his Lafitte, and then we got to draw 2 trash 2, got rid of the Rebecca. We're going to swing 5 into the other Lafitte. Clear both of them, and then swing 6 into life. He's going to take... And it's trigger, the Searcher event, this is my arrow. My arrow begins. Search top 3 for Blackbeard, and the rest go into your trash. I think he grabbed a Shiryu there, or no, it was a stronger 2K. And then we're going to pay the Adeo blocker and pass. So now our hands, I believe, at 5. We're in range. We can leader effect. We can give the Adeo blocker, draw a card, continue cycling. Yeah, like our board state right now, we have 2 4/6 bodies. The Cavendish is just a really good card because we get to continue to get value off it every single time it attacks. He's going to stage. I believe grab a Shiryu. That card can pop on, essentially on play. It's not on play, but essentially on play, pop a 3 cost or less. So he can pop our Adeo blocker, for example. He swings 5 to the Leo. We get to still draw a card. We have 2 7-cost Luffy's now that we can restand. That could be a very good card in this matchup. He's thinking about whether to play that Shiryu he just drew, but decides not to. Instead, he taps 5 for the Kuzan, the indestructible Kuzan. We do have a way to get around that because we do have the Luffy that can attack active characters. So if he was to leave that out there, which he's not going to, we could swing into it. But he's going to sack it to draw a card. Now he's thinking about what card he wants to play from the trash, and he's going to play that Shiryu. He's going to pop our Adeo blocker and establish a body with 5,000 power, but on it, it's in his defensive turn it gets 7,000 power. So just a very troublesome card to deal with. Kind of just sticky, just hard to. Don't want to swing into it because it's like a weak card, but also just defensive. And he does leader effect here. We're on our 8 Dawn turn, which means he'll be on his 9 Dawn turn, so we don't have to worry about Teach yet. But we have 2 red rocks in hand in case if he starts dropping Teaches, we're going to start red rocking. We run 2 red rocks in this deck, and we have both of them in our hand. We're going to swing 7 into life, draw 2, trash 1. We'll trash the stage since we already have it. He takes. Going to swing 6 life. He gives us a 2K, and then 5 life. And he gives us a counter as well. He's at 2 life. We're going to tap 7 for that restand Luffy. Continue filling up our board as much as possible. And that Luffy, we can restand it if we return 7 cards from our graveyard to our deck once per turn, but it won't become active the next turn. And our deck, like that card is really good for Rebecca, which pitches a lot of cards into the graveyard. Not necessarily as great in our deck because we're not milling as hard. So really, it's only like I run 2 of in this deck. It's kind of just like you get to do it once. You don't really get to do that effect more than once. He's at 3 cards in hand. He's going to, off of this search. Oh, that wasn't 3 cards in hand. That was 3 that he was got off stage. He's going to grab the Katarina Devon. Very versatile card. He can make a blocker, double attack, banish. He's going to swing 5 into life. We give him the 1K. He taps 5 for the Kuzan. He's going to leader effect with Devon, pitch that card, so now our on plays are shut off. He's going to sack the Kuzan to bring back that Devon and give it blocker. He has 4 standing Dawn. He's going to put all 4 Dawn on lead and swing. Puts all 4 Dawn on and swings into the Cavendish. And unfortunately, we don't have a ton of counter in hand, so we're going to let that die. And he activates Devon's effect to give it blocker. So now we know he's going to be at 10 Dawn next turn. We have to be cognizant of that 10 cost teach coming down. But we also can push him. He's got like 3 or 4 cards in hand. He does have a blocker, but we can push a little bit. We're going to swing 7 into life, see what happens. He gives 2k, 1k. Now he's got, looks like 3 cards in hand now. Going to swing 5 life and see what he does with that Devon blocker. If he gives us this life, we might be able to, it might be a good idea to just red rock that Devon and then put 3 on the Luffy and swing and restand him. But he blocks. So now we can swing into that Devon. We could try to clear it. Make sure he doesn't have that card next turn if he drops the teach. Yeah, we have 9 Dawn standing, and we still have that Luffy swing. So with 9 Dawn standing, we could establish an Adale blocker and another Luffy. But I'm going to swing 7 life. He's checking my trash. Probably counting how many cards we have. I think we're just above the threshold where we could restand that Luffy. He takes, and he's going to hit a liberation trigger. Now this makes it so that it negates the leader ability, which doesn't matter too much, but negates the Luffy's ability, so he can't restand himself now. So now there goes that plan of restanding him. But what we can do, I could still play another 7 cost Luffy and then a Dale blocker. There's multiple ways I could go about doing this. I'm going to tap 4 for Zoro. And then I'm going to put 3 Dawn on him and swing 9 into this Devon. Because that Zoro can attack into characters. So let's clear that Devon that can become a blocker or give double attack or banish or whatever very versatile card. He's going to let it die. And then we're going to tap 2 for an Adale blocker. So yeah, feeling very strong. If he plays the 10 cost, we're going to immediately red rock it, and we're going to have enough bodies. Because if he plays that, he can't clear anything on our board. He's going to use effective stage to get stage. He's going to drop the 10 costs, so now he's going to make it so our Luffy can attack. And now he's going to be able to swing 5 and 5. We sequenced this a little bit poorly. I should have blocked first so I could draw a card and then give it the 1k on the second one. So yeah, just a little poor sequencing right there if I wanted to use the blocker. But we still have the blocker standing. That Luffy we have can attack, and he doesn't have, he has 3 cards in hand. So the idea here is we're going to tap 6 for Red Rock, get rid of that blocker teach. And then now what we can do is we have 4 standing Dawn. He has 3 cards in hand. Let's swing 7 life. And then he takes, and then now we can swing, depending on if we are still, okay, yeah, no trigger. And we can swing 9 life, and we get it. So ultimately, this game kind of went our way. I mean, we were able to continually establish bodies, and we got lucky. I know he runs the sort of Blackbeard that has a lot of bombs triggers, such as like Finger Pistol, and I bid 500 million. And just cards like that. So we're lucky we didn't hit any of those crazy triggers. And we're lucky we had the Red Rock to deal with the teach immediately. Again, this build of Usopp seems like it's very strong into teach, just from the fact that we run Red Rocks and stuff like that. But But yeah, ultimately, I think this game just went our way compared to my opponent. And let me know in the comments if I missed anything. I think I could have done better. I know I sequenced a little bit poorly there at the end, where I could have drawn a card, but I didn't. But anyways, thank you guys for tuning in, and see you guys next time.